Welcome to the Dan Sports Tips MLB preview show for today, the 5th of August. I'm taking a look at the baseball games for today. For those of you that hopefully caught, well, I say hopefully caught the play on Twitter yesterday, it lost, so hopefully you didn't. We are now looking at a deficit. We are down just under 7 points total on the season. I think that's going to change today. We've got 3 games to look at today. I am in love with every single one of these games. So let's get this show on the road. The Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. It's a divisional rivalry. It's an in-state rivalry. The record of the Texas Rangers this season is the key to their current position on top of the AL West. They have won all bar one of the 10 meetings between these two teams. Houston, after having closed the gap to just a few games following their terrible starts of the season, are slumping again. They've won twice in their last 10 games. The good news for them today is they send their best pitcher to the mound in left-hander Dallas Keuchel. The bad news for them is that Texas is a lineup that hits left-handed pitching very well and has crushed Keuchel this year. He is 0-3 with a 7.91 ERA in 3 starts against Texas. This also is not unusual. He has a 4-7 record with a 4.58 ERA in 17 starts against the Texas Rangers in his career. Martin Perez will go for the Rangers tonight. He had been struggling in recent starts. Last time out, he's pitched a solid 7 innings with 1 run allowed against the Kansas City Royals. He's had success against the Astros in his career. He's gone 5-2 with a 1.88 ERA in 7 starts. The signs are there that the Rangers are going to solidify their grip on the AL West today. We're going to play Texas at a huge price money line, and we're going to buy runs on run lines as well. The Boston Red Sox, they're out in Los Angeles facing the Dodgers. We've got a matchup of Scott Kazmir, the left-hander for the Dodgers, against the Boston lineup, who again struggled against the lefty, who arguably is substantially worse than Kazmir last night. The ballpark at Chavez Ravine does favour pitchers as well. Boston sends Stephen Wright to the mound, the knuckleballer, to oppose a Dodgers lineup that doesn't exactly score runs in bucketfuls. The temperature in Los Angeles is not forecast to be too warm today, so the knuckleball shouldn't float too much, and Wright has been excellent on the road, going 5-4 with a 2.37 ERA in this game. Runs look at a premium to me here. We're going to play the under at 8 total runs at 5-6 for a 9-point bet. And the other game I'm looking at is the Milwaukee Brewers heading into Arizona to face the Diamondbacks. Now, while I acknowledge that the Brewers lineup is not as forceful as it was before the LaCroix trade, when last these teams met, they still have plenty of dangerous hitters in that lineup. The likes of Jonathan Villar, Chris Carter, Ryan Braun. Braden Shipley made his debut last week against these same Milwaukee Brewers. He got hit hard, going for 6 earned runs in 5 1/3 innings. That was a Milwaukee win, unsurprisingly. Arizona have been better on the road than at home this year, where they sport the 2nd worst record in their hitter-friendly home park this year in all of baseball. And they now are slumping pretty much everywhere, having lost 4 straight games. In fact, they've only won 6 times in the last month. Milwaukee will oppose with former Diamondbacks pitcher Chase Anderson, who had been struggling himself, but he looks like maybe he's settled down. He's pitched 5 innings the last 2 starts, allowing 2 and 0 runs. He is used to the park, having started here 25 times in his career. His ERA is around 4 in the park. I'm willing to take a shot that the Brewers get this game done on the road. We're going to take them on the money line, and we're going to buy runs for run lines as well. I'm also going to put up a rare multiple bet. We'll play Milwaukee -1.5, Texas -1.5. That pays a hair over 13-1. We'll stick a couple of points on that as well. I was going to play the under in the Cincinnati game against Pittsburgh as well, but they've shunted the line on me. It was at 8. They've gone to 7.5, and I'm not quite as comfortable at 7.5, so I've decided to leave that one. Those are the plays today. Let's hope we sweep. I'm feeling confident today, so let's hope it doesn't go to shit. Best of luck if you're having a play today. Play ball.